So you have your Azure Function Hub dashboard, which shows healthy. Meanwhile, the Event Hub backlog grows. Service bus queues pile up. Your functions appear healthy. Logs show no errors. But your triggers? Some never fired. Some outputs silently failed. Backlogs grow. Users complain. Welcome to monitoring blind spots, the invisible failure. So, what's the culprit? You're not being alerted. If you solely rely on function runtime logs, you're missing half the picture. Event hubs, service bus, and Cosmos DB each have their own telemetry. Without correlating it, you cannot tell if triggers fired or bindings succeeded. So logs, that does not mean full observability. Over-reliance on function logs will cause this nightmare. Developers often trust logs alone. Functions report success, but the underlying event may never have been processed, or output may have failed silently. That's why production-grade observability requires end-to-end correlation. Single source of truth is incomplete. So, you need to stitch up the diagnostic settings of Event Hubs, Service Bus, and Cosmos DB through the portal, enable diagnostic settings, send them to Application Insights or Azure Logs Analytics. Once you have sent these metrics or logs to Log Analytics, you can correlate via the operation ID or correlation ID. You can set alerts, you can monitor the queue length, backlog, or failed event count. Trigger alerts via email, Teams, or PagerDuty. By sending platform telemetry to application insights and correlating with your function logs, you get a complete picture which triggers fired, which events succeeded, and which backlogs are growing. Attach an operational ID or correlation ID to each batch or event. This lets you trace it across triggers, outputs, and telemetry, giving you end-to-end observability, not just isolated logs. So enable diagnostics on triggers, correlate logs via operation ID or correlation ID, set alerts for backlogs and failures. What you don't see will hurt you. Monitoring blind spots are invisible until they become outages. Production-grade observability requires all layers: runtime, triggers, bindings, and outputs. Only then can you detect, alert, and resolve issues before users notice. End-to-end monitoring is production safety.